Hello and welcome back to Word Unlocked. I'm Jake.
And I'm Sarah. And today's word is one of the most honest, emotional words in English. It is for those moments when you have two strong feelings at the same time, pulling in opposite directions, and you cannot choose between them.
Yes, not confused, not undecided, something deeper. Two real feelings, both true, both strong at the same time. Sarah, the word.
Conflicted.
Conflicted. Let's learn it.
Conflicted means you have two feelings or thoughts that pull in opposite directions. Both are real, both are valid, but they cannot both win. And choosing one means giving up the other. That internal battle, that is conflicted.
It is different from confused. Confused means you don't understand. Conflicted means you understand perfectly. You just can't decide because both sides have real weight.
Now the chunks.
Chunk 1. Feel conflicted about something. The most common use. You name the specific thing causing the internal battle, and you admit, honestly, I am torn about this.
For example, I feel conflicted about leaving this job. The job is not perfect, but the team is wonderful. Leaving makes sense logically. Staying feels right emotionally. Feel conflicted about it.
Feel conflicted about is a brave phrase because it admits I don't have a clean answer, and not every situation has a clean answer. Admitting that is honest, and honest is always the right start.
Chunk 2, deeply conflicted. The feeling is not small, not passing. It is serious, heavy, keeping you awake, affecting your daily life.
For example, she was deeply conflicted about telling her friend the truth. The truth would help long term, but it would hurt right now. And she cared about both outcomes. Deeply conflicted.
Deeply conflicted lives in the body as much as the mind. You feel it in your chest, in your stomach. It is not just a thought, it is a physical weight.
Chunk 3. Conflicted feelings. Two opposite emotions happening at the same time. Not one or the other, both, simultaneously.
For example, I had conflicted feelings when my rival got the award. Part of me was happy, they worked hard. Part of me was disappointed, I wanted it too. Both feelings real, both feelings present. Conflicted feelings.
Conflicted feelings are very human. The idea that we should feel only one clean emotion at a time, that is unrealistic. Life is more complicated than that. And conflicted feelings is the honest phrase for the complexity.
Chunk 4, leave someone conflicted. Something external causes the feeling. A conversation, a film, a book, a piece of news. It doesn't give you a clear answer. It leaves you torn instead.
For example, the ending of that film left me completely conflicted. You didn't know whether to feel happy or sad, whether the right person won, whether the outcome was fair. The film left you conflicted, still thinking about it days later.
Leave someone conflicted is actually a compliment to good storytelling. The best films, the best books, they don't give you easy answers. They leave you conflicted, because real life doesn't give easy answers either.
And chunk 5, a conflicted character. Used specifically when talking about stories, films, books. A character who battles their own morals, their own values, making decisions that are never simple.
For example, he is such a conflicted character. He wants to do the right thing, but he also wants to protect his family, and those two things are directly opposed.
A conflicted character is almost always the most interesting character in any story because they feel real. Real people are not simply good or simply bad. Real people are conflicted.
The conflicted character is compelling because we see ourselves in them. We have all had moments where the right thing and the easy thing were not the same thing.
Two stories. Mine first, about deeply conflicted. A few years ago, a close friend asked me for honest feedback on a business idea. He was excited. He had been working on it for months. He genuinely believed in it. And I could see real problems, significant ones. The market was wrong, the timing was difficult, the financial model had gaps. I could see it clearly. But I also knew how much this meant to him, how long he had worked on it, how vulnerable he was in that moment of asking.
What did you do?
I was deeply conflicted for 2 days. Tell the truth and risk hurting him, or soften it and risk him losing money and time later on a flawed plan. In the end, I told him the truth, carefully, with specific suggestions, not just problems, solutions too. He was quiet for a while. Then, thank you for actually telling me.
The conflicted feeling was real, and the honest answer was still the right one.
Being deeply conflicted doesn't mean you avoid the decision. It means you take it seriously, feel the weight, and then choose anyway.
My story is about conflicted feelings, and it is about a moment that surprised me with its complexity. Last year, a colleague I had worked closely with for 2 years announced she was leaving, taking a big opportunity at another company, a better role, more money, everything she had been working toward. I was thrilled for her, genuinely. She deserved it completely. But I also felt something else, a quiet sadness, a selfish worry. Who will I talk to in the difficult meetings? Who fills that gap in the team?
Two completely opposite feelings at exactly the same time.
Yes, happy for her, sad for me. Both completely real, both completely valid. Conflicted feelings, not one or the other, both together, simultaneously.
And naming it helped. I didn't have to pretend I was only happy. I could hold both feelings, celebrate her, and also acknowledge the loss. Both were true.
Conflicted feelings don't need to be resolved. Sometimes they just need to be named and accepted as they are.
Okay, let's finish. Conflicted, two strong feelings or thoughts pulling in opposite directions. Both real, both valid, and no easy answer between them.
Your 5 chunks. Feel conflicted about something, admitting you are torn about a specific decision or situation. Deeply conflicted, when the internal battle is serious, heavy, and affecting your daily life. Conflicted feelings, experiencing two opposite emotions simultaneously, both genuinely real. Leave someone conflicted when something external doesn't give you a clear answer and keeps you thinking. And a conflicted character, a person in a story who constantly battles their own morals and choices.
Homework today. Think of one thing you currently feel conflicted about. Just one. Name both sides. Write, part of me feels blank, part of me also feels blank. Both sentences, both true. No resolution required, just naming it.
Naming conflicted feelings is not weakness, it is clarity. You're not broken because you feel two things at once. You're human.
Hold both, name both, and then, when you are ready, choose, knowing the full weight of what you are deciding.
Thanks for listening to Word Unlocked. See you next time.
Stay curious, feel everything.